towards the shore within 3 hours' time. Remember, the oil has been completely drained from the engine, and the crankshaft and valve train are totally exposed to the elements. This car has been parked in the Sea of Cortez with the engine running. Salt water has contaminated the oil system. Let's take a look underneath the engine. Let me have the underwater camera. Thank you very much. Let's take a look at the crankshaft. Look at this. The crankshaft is going. The crankshaft is going. This engine is running in the Sea of Cortez with the salt water. Unbelievable. Now let's take a look up top. Look at the valve train. The salt water is fouling the valve train. Salt water is getting inside this engine and it's running beautifully. Polytron has protected this engine from salt water. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. After running without oil in the sea of salt water, the car's driver attempts to drive the car out of the water and onto the beach. Amazing. Look how the car continues to run. It's made it to the beach and it's still running. Polytron protected this engine.
I couldn't believe it. They drained the oil out, they drove it out, let the water come in, kept running the engine, and it just kept going. I was waiting, and it didn't freeze up. I couldn't believe it.
Most of the time we have to tow cars out of here, and I can't believe that this vehicle drove out with no oil pan after being submerged in water, you know, so it's amazing.
It takes skill to race stock cars, but without a finely tuned engine, you'll never take the checkered flag. The Augie Vidovich Jr. Racing Team competes in the NASCAR-sanctioned Southwest Racing Circuit. They feel that Polytron gives their $35,000 engines a competitive edge.
I think Polytron's great. I've ran it. It runs excellent. My engine runs cooler, lasts longer. That's great.
These are high-performance engines, and we're always looking for an edge, and Polytron gives us that edge.
Polytron has been tested in premier testing facilities in the United States that abide by the internationally recognized American Society for Testing and Materials guidelines. Polytron was tested with state-of-the-art equipment to measure its effectiveness under varying degrees of load, pressure, and heat. In each case, Polytron surpassed expectations, outlasting the competition and defying the boundaries of damaging wear. Now you can change your oil every 12,000 miles and maintain superior engine protection.
I have the vehicle basically to travel away from the United States for like a month or two. And the only problem we have is that we can't find oil changes, oil filters and stuff like that. So I have to extend the range of the oil change like a few more thousand miles. So by using Polytron, it really helps.
Imagine driving your car off-road through desert sand dunes and driving through a salty sea, then driving home in a blizzard after being buried overnight in a mountain of snow. Would your engine keep running? This car survived all three extremes after being treated with Polytron, the first oil treatment of the 21st century that gives you the power to push your engine to the limit. But wait, Polytron is not only for extreme driving conditions, it provides increased power and overall performance as well. Here's why. Without Polytron, friction causes rough edges to collide, chipping and wearing away the metal, which causes severe wear and contaminates the oil. Here's the Polytron secret. In the presence of heat and pressure, Polytron moleculites penetrate the metal and allows the surface to be plied, flattened, and hardened, reducing friction and virtually eliminating wear. Look, in identical race engines, the piston on the left is scarred without Polytron. On the right, the piston with Polytron is polished, virtually without blemish. Polytron attacks carbon deposits and unfreezes piston rings, which is common in older cars. Polytron helps prevent 80% of engine wear in the first 8 seconds of a cold engine startup. Polytron will protect your engine and give you the power to drive on. Polytron increases compression and engine power by virtually eliminating blow-by, creating better seals, which also prevents oil and fuel contamination. Less blow-by, more gas mileage, guaranteed. Look, before Polytron, this car was blowing tremendous amounts of toxic smoke out of the engine. After Polytron, the smoke was virtually eliminated. Professional smog checks prove that using Polytron will lower unhealthy pollutants and emissions. Polytron can eliminate annoying noises such as clicking, tapping, and knocks. Now you can change your oil every 12,000 miles and maintain superior engine protection. Use Polytron in motorhomes, recreational vehicles of all kinds, including boats and motorcycles. And when you call, you'll also receive Polytron fuel treatment. Now you can protect your engine from the corrosive effects of water condensation, enjoy clean fuel injectors, and eliminate carbon deposits on valve stems.
We use Polytron grease and engine lubricants in all our vehicles. Why? Because we experience fewer mechanical breakdowns, and that adds up to real savings.